Hello, everyone. Welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, Soft Landing. It's a channel dedicated to international students globally, particularly to students in the United Kingdom, and the fact that students' challenges are more like relative, whether in Canada, Australia, USA, or wherever, we face similar challenges. You have the issue of jobs, you have the issue of academics, you have the issue of family, environment, and all the rest of them. So this channel is dedicated to you to answer all your questions and bring you clarity. So today we'll be talking about one important job app that makes it possible for students to, start working the very first day they arrive their destination, especially in the United Kingdom. I can testify that I got, you know, I started working the very first time I landed United Kingdom with this app. So I have it already installed on my phone. This is the interface. This is what the app looks like. Welcome to Indeed Flex, the future of work. With the app, you get to book shift. So you can see right on my screen, I have a shift for tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And at Pristine, yes, yeah, that's the address, Pristine. So I have other shifts booked for every other day, and these are the shifts that are offered to me. I get to choose and pick the one I like, or the one that I think is in place with my schedule. These are the ones I applied for, waiting for confirmation by the employer, of which I get booked as soon as I'm offered. I pick, I apply, and then I'm booked when I claim the offer. Right here, you can see um, my earnings and all the rest of them for the current week is zero. I've not actually worked this week, resting though, because I had a stressful week last week. And you can see all the shifts that I've done so far, right from when I came to this moment, and how much I've earned so far on Indeed Flex, and yeah. So for to help you, I'm going to delete this app and reinstall it. I'm going to take you through the process of you know getting on board the app. So I'm uninstalling my app right now. So what do you do first when you arrived in the United Kingdom? You've gotten your BRP. The first thing you do when you arrive is move straight to the closest post office near you, get your biometric resident permit, your BRP card for you if you came alone, and get for you and your family if you came with your family, and ensure that while going to pick yours as a family, you go together. After you get that, the next thing is, I'm sure you would have gotten your UK number before then, and your house address, very important. Then you can open a bank account. If you don't have any, you can quickly open Monies. Monies is a digital bank in the United Kingdom that allows you get your account number ASAP. With it, you can do as much things as you want to do. This is my Monies app. We'll get to talk about this one some other time. I'm just taking you here because you need it for your Indeed Flex registration. That aside, so we're going back to how to install Indeed Flex. First, I go to my Apple Play Store. Sorry, this is Android, not Apple. And I go to my I'm coming. I go to my yeah Play Store. Did I say Apple Play Store? Don't mind me. Go to my Play Store. I type um, Indeed Flex. Oh yeah, Sorry, my phone is hanging. Indeed Flex app. Yeah. Now it's here. I install, checking my notifications, don't mind me. It's installing. With Indeed Flex app, you can make, you know, you can get shifts for, like, I'll tell you the trick around making a lot of money with your 20 hours work restriction. I'll tell you how you get it done. Stay glued to this channel. Today we're going to look at downloading Indeed Flex, the technicalities around it. Then subsequently we're going to look at how to maximize the 20 hours work limitation weekly. How you can make enough money to take care of your fees, your family, just working 20 hours. Remember, you should be a law abiding citizen. Do not exceed the 20 hours work limit. It's very important. It is very important. This is United Kingdom, it's not Nigeria. Stay with your 20 hours work limitation. Don't do more than that. Be good and law abiding. So the app is open. I'm going to start registration immediately. Okay, yes, you can look through this if you want to. You can just skip. Now, you can use Indeed app in two places currently. That was why I said in the intro that I'm not limiting this channel to just to students in the United Kingdom, because students globally face the same challenge: accommodation, like academics, jobs, and you know all the rest of them. So I'm in the United Kingdom, so I'm going ahead. And remember, I say here, once you move forward with your selection, you won't be able to change it. Yes, I'm in the United Kingdom. You're selecting. Yes, I confirm. And then I am expected to input my email address. So at this point, if I put in my email address, it's I wouldn't know, but since I'm registered, it might just take me back to where you know stopped. But I was doing this for the newbies who don't have an experience. The onboarding process is not difficult. You just need to be patient and pay attention, and you be able to get it done easily. So what do you do next? You download you put in your email address. I'm gonna try using another email address. Yes, just to help. I'm gonna use my other email address. Yeah, Victor Moses gmail.com. Yeah, to proceed to help. Okay, for there. So it's taking me to the next stage. It's asking me. I'm using Victor Moses at gmail.com. It's loading. What happened? Yeah, allow. Okay. Yes, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, saying welcome. So it's asking me job seeker, employer. I'm a job seeker. I click job seeker. Takes me to the next stage. Yeah. Now this is where I get to fill in my details. My name, whatever your name is, you put your name, put your surname. You need a UK mobile number, definitely. And then your first name, my first name. Let's see, I use Victor, my last name, and then my UK number. I'm sure if I put in my UK number, definitely they might know that I already have an existing account. That's what I'm thinking. Please don't call me with the number I'm putting here. Well, that's all there is. After this phase, you go to the phase where you get to, you know, answer some questions or the other, and all the rest of them. Doesn't take you much time. You just need to be patient. Let's try and see if it's gonna. Do I remember my number? Yeah, it took me 3 months to grab my UK number. Oh, some people want to see my date of birth. Yeah, that's not a problem. Oh, let me just let's continue. Are you eligible to work in the UK? Yes, you're eligible to work in the UK. Now, this is where you get to choose, the roles you want to be verified for. It's very important you select as much roles as you want to. The mistake most people do is, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. You click as much roles as you want to be verified for. This care assistant, senior support worker, if you have the qualifications, why not you go ahead? Hospitality, bar back. Make sure you don't choose what you cannot do. I'm a male, so I don't need hostess, and I think you should look out for. Choose as much. Delivery van, food operation, yes. Forklift, I don't have the experience. Heavy goods vehicle driver, I don't have the experience. Home delivery driver, I don't have the experience. Loader crew, I can take that, even though I might not do that. Picker packer, yes. Recycling operative, yes. Refuse loader, yes. Stockroom, and all the rest of them. This. You can choose which is familiar, which is you think is related to what you think you can do. So I was into basically HRL resourcing, so I'm just picking that. And which other one? Which other one? Which other one? There's one particular one I'm looking for. Um, yeah, and procurement, exactly. Yes. So retail, merchandiser, online. So the essence is, pick as much, options as possible, so that you're always on the go. Don't limit yourself to, like, okay, no, back in Nigeria I was just HR and you just pick one, and while others are making 5,000, 2,000, 3,000 pounds, you're like, what's happening? I'm not seeing shift. You'll be like, oh, sorry, maybe the options you chose are currently not available. So it's good to just do anything that comes in handy at the moment. So when you're done, there's supposed to be a continue button, but I think maybe for some reasons I cannot continue because my there's a continue button here. I thought as much. So initially, I let me go back. I wanted to explain something, some common mistake people make. Some people don't, bother clicking these other options. They just come here, pick call center, customer service, these two, and then they click continue, and then they're in this phase. And the next thing is they start crying, Victor, I'm not getting shift. Victor, I'm not getting shift. Victor, for the past moment, I've not gotten any shift. Victor, I am hungry, I've not gotten any shift, I've not been working. Why are you doing this? And you'll be like, what happened? It's because you skipped all other ones you should have done. Very, very important. That's why I'm making this video. When you click, make sure you go all through the options available and pick as much as you can before you continue. Here you'll be asked to upload your picture via camera you snap live or from your gallery, whichever one you want to use. Let's say I'm taking from my gallery. I'm granting their permission to access my photos. I hope I don't have any private photo I'm opening. Okay. I didn't. Okay. Photos. Let's see. I'm picking this one. Yeah, I'm picking this photo. Okay. You put your photo. You click continue. And then the next thing is you ask how many hours would you like to work per week. Remember, you're a student, you need to be law abiding, except on holiday period. You get a letter from your school. Like in my school, I got a letter indicating that I'm currently on holiday. Then I sent a message to support. That is one very important thing you need to know how to use on Indeed Flex. I keep getting complaints from people. I'm like, I'm not a staff. I use the app just like you, but most people don't know how to use the support button. They don't know how to use that support option. That's the reason why they have challenges. If you have anything you don't understand at all, the next place you should go to is support and not the person who referred you to the app. Thank you very much. So you click 10 to 20 hours. Um, you say, I agree that I may work more than 48 hours per week. Yes, during your holiday period, you might work up to more than 48 hours per week, and I will give Indeed Flex 3 months written notice to end this agreement. So, as a student, you should let them know that you are a student. Um, Opt out of the 48. We will cap the amount of work you can book to 48 hours per week, unless you opt out below. Yeah, you can say, I agree that I may work more than 48 hours. Okay. Yeah, for a student, you don't need to click this except you are on holiday. Or even if you get to click, ensure you do not work more than the 20 hours restriction on your visa. So another basic challenge people face is choosing their location. So when you get to this point, ensure your location is turned on. Yeah, mine is turned on. You grant the app permission, set your location. You cannot. I stay in Bolton, United Kingdom. So since I'm in Bolton, I'm going to set my location to Bolton. Bolton. Yeah. I'm going to set my location to Bolton. Or you can just come up here and put your address. Or just put Bolton. So automatically you're fixed at Bolton. So it's advisable for transport sake, you can choose 30. That's what I choose, 30 kilometer, you know, that's the limit I can go. You can choose 40, you can choose 60 if you can afford it, but you can stay with 30. 30 is quite fair. Yeah, you choose your location. That way, preferred distance chosen. Oh, I've moved out of my location actually. So I'm going back to put Bolt. Yeah, Bolton. Putting it back to 30. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm good. So I've selected. And I click continue. So I need to put an emergency contact. At this point, you can use your wife, you can use your child, you can use your friend, your uncle, your relative, anyone they can meet, they need they can reach out to should there be an emergency. I'm just going to put any number there. Yeah. Relationship with this person. Wife. Yeah. Oh, not a valid number. So let's see. This is a demo. So probably gonna write them to delete this account. I just created it to guide people. Let me use my number again. Please don't call me on this number. You have 7. Well, that's not my number actually. Oh, let's continue. 507702. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Done. So this is another important part. Most times when people contact me like, Victor, I'm landing, big, what do I do? What do I do? I don't have NI. The first thing you should do, back to getting your BR proof from the post office, you can just take few minutes, stand by the side, and get your name registered. You are not getting it instantly, but it takes probably 4 to 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks to get your name. The mistake most people do is using school address. Well, I don't know if it's same for all schools, but my school doesn't receive student letters. That was the mistake I made when I came here. I applied my NIN and I put school address, and I waited for 3 weeks. I didn't get my NIN. And then my friends came in and we're getting their NIN in 4 days, 5 days. I was like, what? I called home office and I told them I've not gotten my name. They said it has been dispatched long ago, the week I registered. I said, oh my, are you serious? And I requested for an update in address. So right there, the customer care attendant updated my address and it didn't take few days, my NIN came to my new address. So avoid that mistake. Don't apply for NIN using your school address. You can use your home address, you can use your uncle's address, your aunt's address, your friends, or classmates, anyone. So since you have not gotten your NIN yet, you're only given a reference number to work with until your NIN comes. Remember, as soon as your NIN comes, write to support and tell them this is my NIN. So what you do is just click I am waiting to receive my national insurance number, and that is done. You feel this, it's your first job, you're just landing, you do not have a student loan. If you do not have, and then you click continue. What's the next phase? You read through. Make sure you read. Don't just and sign. No, take your time. I'm going through this because I have read it before. But for you, the newbie, you need to take your time and read through gradually. Do you ever have any unspent convictions? No, definitely. Continue. Takes you to the next phase. Yeah. I didn't know I could actually go this extent. I was thinking maybe with the number and all the rest of them, it would probably say you have an already existing account. But I took the step to guide you and ensure you're able to do this all by yourself. Remember, at the end of this video, I'm going to drop a share code. When you impute that share code, you get £40 bonus on your first shift. So don't forget to use my share code. Very important. As soon as you sign up, you get to see where to impute the share code. My share code is UPVXI, UPVXI, UPVXI. You get extra £40 bonus for using my share code. Very, very, very important. Not just for me, for you, you get extra £40. So, what's the next thing you do? Book an interview, complete your right to work document. Which one should you do first? Complete your right to work document. Now, when you go here, you're taken to a particular, let's see where it takes up to. Yeah. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Yeah. Takes 6 minutes, like it said there. You fill all the information. It is self-explanatory. You don't need to stress yourself. I've done my right to work before, so I don't need to do another one. I don't need another right to work information. But for you, you fill it till the end. Another thing you can do is before you fill, um, on the link I'm going to drop Indeed Flex support care email address. So when you get to where you share the code with your employer, you just impute the email address. I'm going to do a video on how to do right to work. Probably just stay tuned to this channel for all new, international students. So everything becomes easy for you and you don't have to stress yourself. That's the essence of this channel, soft landing. Just stay glued. I'm going to show you other ways to you can get quick jobs when you land, and don't get carried away. Remember, you came for studies. Very important. So back to where we are. You can do this by yourself, self-explanatory. I've done that before. You book an interview. How do you book an interview? You explore available roles. Now, this is how it works. I usually tell people pick something simple, something. The main thing is not just getting customer service role ASAP. You can start with waiter. It's something that is readily available. Here in the UK, they don't play with their meals. Very important. So why not just start with waiter, something like that? Yeah, you choose it, see it. They said where location. You can choose Bolton or where you are, Manchester, Bury, Leigh, London, anywhere in the United Kingdom or any other place. So you pick find jobs, or you can just click on the option they're showing you here. The essence is just to book an interview. The essence is to book an interview. As soon as you're in and you've been verified for a role, it becomes very easy to do cross verification. The cross verification interview is where you are now verified for more than one role, more than one, role you get. So this one now is just to get verified. You do your first interview. So you might not just use waiter. If you have bartender experience, you can put bartender. If there's also a bartender no experience, depends on you. But mine, when I came in first, I put waiter. It's something that you must eat. So very important. Oh, so yeah, there's an option here. Bartender. Nah, there's another one. Waiting staff, Manchester. So I pick, watch closely. You see apply on company sites. Automatically, it takes you to where you pick your interview dates. Are you seeing it? When there are dates available, you will see I'm interested. When there are no dates available, you'll see below that something like all there's a statement they will put, telling you that there's currently no date for interview. Don't give up. Check the next day, but I advise you check the next hour. It's possible that they might have capacity. What they mean by dates, slots filled up is the fact that they don't have capacity to book, for more interviews. But as soon as they do, could be the next minute, the next hour, the next day, there'll be slots available. So luckily, I'm interested. It signifies there are slots available. So what do? You put your first name, you put your last name, you put your email address. Remember, I already have an account, so I'll not be proceeding to book an interview. I will not be proceeding to book an interview already because I have an account. I'm just doing it to guide you. You put your email address, you put your phone number, you put the job interested in. Remember, we choose waiting staff. You put you in the job location. Don't just limit yourself to, you know, where you are currently. Just say all slash multiple locations. Remember this information, very important. Else, the next thing you do is come to my channel and you're asking, "Hey, big, I'm not getting shift. What do I do? What do I do?" It's because you failed to listen to instructions. So mandatory requirement, you have the right to work in the United Kingdom. Very important. Yes, as a student, you can work 20 hours per week. Are you 18 or over? Yes, you're 18 or over. If you're not, indicate no. Let's see what they'll tell you. Do you have a smartphone to access the Indeed Flex app? Oh, definitely. Without a smartphone, you can't make any progress. So you say yes. And then see the interview dates available now. You have 25th through 29th July. So you pick and click, you're scheduled for an interview. It is this easy, guys. It is this easy to use the Indeed Flex app. Remember, my code is UPVXI. UPVXI. So stay tuned. After you've done the verification, I'll be releasing another video on how to do the cross verification interview. The cross verification interview is you get to do an interview depending on the outcome of your interview. If you convince your interviewer that beyond waiting staff you could do bar and all the rest of them, you could be verified for more than one role. Yes, my first interview, I was asked, "Do you have waiting experience?" I said, "Yes, of course. I've worked in my aunt's restaurants while I was in Nigeria, in Niger State precisely. I worked there for a very long time. So I served, I knew all the technicalities involved. I convinced the interviewer and I was, approved for general staff. So many, so many, so many, so many, including bar. Yeah, bar back. Yeah, bar back. That was what I was verified for. So I later did a cross verification interview again to be interviewed for customer service and all other jobs that are available. So stay tuned, guys. Not to take much of your time, we'll be stopping here for today, and then we'll proceed to cross verification interview and how it's done. So once again, remember this channel is for you. Pick your schedule. Yeah, after the date you pick time and then your schedule. So enjoy, guys. Thank you for your time.